Aries, this is Casey. I'm here to do your March 15th to 31st, 2020 love reading. Okay. First card up is Free Yourself. It's time to take control back of your life. Okay. And then we have Children. Your love life is being affected by children. Okay. Okay. First tarot card. We have the Queen of Cups, male or female. Okay, this is somebody that is very loving, nurturing, caring, very sensitive. Okay, this person is offering a cup of love. Okay, now, and I have to look at these two cards together. Okay, this one is the Eight of Cups. Okay, you're not seeing something clearly, and you're ready to walk away from something that's emotionally unfulfilling. But yet this card says, okay, instead of looking at how far you need to go, it's telling you to focus on how far you have come. Okay? You're ready to give up, which is what this is saying. This card also says the same thing. Don't give up. Okay? He's tired. He's exhausted. Feels like he can't take another step. But there's the finish line. Okay, all he needs to do is regroup, take a deep breath, and one more step, and you've completed it. Okay, why are you going to quit just before the manifestation? Okay, focus on how far you have come rather than how far you need to go, even though you're almost there. Okay, that can shift everything. All in perspective. That's just like thinking, oh, is the cup half full or is it half empty? Or is it full all the time? It's half full of water and it's half full of air. So it seems like to me like it's full. You know, it doesn't matter either way. It can be refilled at any time. Okay, we have the King of Cups in the past. This is someone mature, has mastered their emotions, open to giving and receiving, okay? This person is offering a cup of love, or has offered a cup of love because it's in the past. Very caring, very sharing, like I said, emotionally available, very passionate. In the now, we have the Four of Cups. Now, somebody's stuck in their head. I don't know if you're daydreaming, if you're bored, you're not paying attention, okay? We have opportunities here. For one thing, the cups are full, and the universe is offering something here. But he's not paying attention. You might miss an opportunity. And the little squirrel tells me, you know, that's the gatherer. You know, they gather and they store. And in this card, because it's a cup, the squirrel is looking for a safe place to store his heart, okay? Okay, so here we are again. The Nine of Wands. Twice now. In the situation and in the now. Focus on how far you have come, not how far you need to go. It shifts the energy dramatically. Look at all these obstacles behind you, okay? All of them. Hang in there. You're almost there. Pay attention to what's going on around you, okay? Be mindful. And then we have the Page of Swords. Truth, clarity. This is a fast-moving energy, and it's about communication, okay? And the little birds, I think, represent Twitter, okay? But it's rapid communication going back and forth, okay? Now, we have the Devil card in the future. This could be codependency. It could be our limiting points of view and our beliefs. It could be the stories that we tell ourselves. You know, if you sit down, I swear one of these days I'm going to get a book on metaphors, and I'm just going to do 4 hours and nothing but clearing metaphors on people, okay? There's a bubble. If you look at my playlists, and you look for classes, there's 2 classes in there that I recommend. One is Who Does It Belong To? That's an access consciousness tool. And the other one is the bubble technique. That's from Gary Sinclair's book, Healing Emotions in Minutes. These all hold us back, okay? These are the things that create our reality and hold us back. So if you can start clearing all those, then it opens up possibilities that you never even thought of, okay? Okay, so this makes sense. Okay, we have the Magician card. He has all the tools to manifest exactly what he wants. Now, I swear they talked to me all night about this one in my dreams. Okay, I have always told my kids that every relationship you have teaches you what you like and don't like about relationships. Well, it's kind of the same thing with all aspects of life. He has practiced and studied and practiced and studied in order to get to exactly where he is. Is that not what we've done all our lives? We've gone through all these trials. We've gone through things we like and don't like, and it's brought us to the point to where this is who we are now. Okay? I think you have more of a good idea about what you want in your life now. And this talks about the same thing, working hard, okay, to get where you are. This is something, building something stable, something secure, okay? But it's also having to focus on one thing at a time for what you want. Now, in the where you are now is the same card, 3 of Pentacles. Boy, you've got some repeaters in here. Same thing. Forward movement, long-term stability, building things. Okay? In this one, he's juggling things a little bit. Okay? But he's still accomplishing something. It's moving forward, long-term stability. I'm telling you. Okay, here we are again. The Magician. You've practiced and studied and practiced and studied. You're manifesting what you want now. It's not only in your future, but it's the environment around you. Tap into it. What do you want? What do you desire? I tell you, instead of listening to what everybody else has to say about what's right for you, take some time to sit down and talk with yourself and find out what is right for you. Nobody else lives in your head. Nobody else lives in your body. You have to make some decisions and choices for yourself. Okay? That's interesting. I just kind of reversed here with the same energy coming through and then hanging in there, persevering. Okay. Now, hopes and fears. We have the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, this has been a long time coming. This is a slow-moving energy. Seeds were planted. Takes years for the trees to grow. Okay? It takes years for them to be able to create the fruit. The harvest is ready. Now it's time for choices and decisions. Now, we've got a squirrel in here again. That's like, I'm trying to make these decisions and choices, and I can't decide what I'm going to do because I'm on this little wheel and I'm running and running and running and running. I can't make any choices and decisions. Focus on one thing at a time, okay? Now, the result is the Knight of Swords. This is a very fast moving energy, bringing in transformation and change. Okay, be aware, be mindful, because this energy could glide through very, very quick if you're not paying attention. Follow your intuition, follow your knowing, but there will be some rapid communication in, and that's what this card says also. Rapid communication coming back and forth, but it's new beginnings of it. But this says, yeah, this is more action oriented, okay? Now, the first clarifier is the Two of Swords. Now, the Two of Swords normally is called the windshield washers of the mind, having to make some decisions and choices. But I think I like this card because, look, she doesn't have her arms crossed across her heart like in the traditional one. She's not totally blind. Okay, she's defensive, ready to defend herself, but at the same time, she's watching. Actions speak louder than words. Okay? Pay attention to what's going on. Pay attention to how they're treating you. And just remember that you set the boundaries. You set the boundaries how people treat you. Okay? Set the tone as you're going to go on. But this is, if this person comes in and says that they've changed, actions speak louder than words, okay? Possibility of new life. Okay, this is the Empress. Normally in the traditional decks, she's pregnant, but in this one, she's already given birth, and she's very loving and very nurturing, okay? Very much in touch with nature and growth. Awesome cards, actually. Okay, last card is Door to Spirit. Spiritual awakenings and new beginnings. The door opens onto the expansive energetic realm where all new beginnings originate. The orbs of light are guiding you through the clouds of the earthly world, leading you to a deeper understanding of your eternal identity, the source of all true power and value. This door opens onto truly unlimited potential, for the changes that happen here reach deep into the core of your being. As such, this card often heralds your increasing powers in the spiritual arts and a deepening connection with the spirit world. Don't be surprised if you find yourself becoming more intuitive, more aware of spirit's presence, or more powerful in your own healing practices. Now is a time to open up to the unexpected guidance and inspiration of spirit, and to be the magic and power of your true identity. Awesome card. Awesome, awesome. Okay. And pay attention to the story in your head. Okay. There is a tool in my playlist. There's one that says classes, and there's 2 classes in there. The bubble technique, it will teach you how to go in and clear emotions, statements, words, limiting beliefs, points of view. You know, if you're angry, I went into the metaphysical store one day, and a guy walked in and said he was sick and tired of the doctors. They couldn't help his anxiety. And they were selling out everything. They didn't have any books at all on anything like that. So he wandered over my way, and I asked him, I said, would you like to learn a technique? And I taught him how to do it. And he's in the middle of it, and he goes, whoa. He goes, I could feel all this energy coming up from here out through the top of my head. And he didn't know anything about metaphysics, okay? He was so excited he got my card, and he wanted me to work with these kids. I said, well, you know, I may not have to work with the kids if you teach them this technique and start clearing things. So, and my kids, when we learned different techniques, a little bit harder when my older kids, my younger 2 kids were younger. And you know what's funny is one of the first things that they started clearing, it wasn't the metaphors we're told, like it's better to give than it is to receive. I recommend everybody clear that. Money doesn't grow on trees. That's another one. It does grow on trees as paper. Money's the root of all evil. Well, if it's evil, then why does the church want it? And what was the other one? Oh, you have to work hard for your money. We're made in the image of God. We shouldn't have to work hard. We should be, but this is learning and having the tools to manifest things. We just need to believe that we have that ability. But man's reality teaches us that we can't do that. We're taught limitation and points of view, and if you don't do this and you don't do that, then you don't fit in, you know? So we're trying to educate people on that. And these are some free tools to go in and use. Like I said, it's in the playlist and it's under classes. So that's there for you. You can check them out and see if you want to use them or not. I have a lot of people that are using them. Okay. Thank you for being here. Thank you for letting me read for you. We do lives on Sunday nights, 6 Mountain Standard Time, 6 or 6:30. And we do tarot and talk. We don't just do tarot, but we talk about things. We talk about tools. We've been focusing a lot on grounding and protection. And I'm going to be teaching some classes on that too, because nobody teaches basic spirituality anymore, okay? And we really need that. It's like ever since the universe decided that I needed to teach a class on that, every time I turn around, I have somebody new coming in that needs to know how to do that. It's crazy, you know, and I always ask, well, is this what you want me to do? And then somebody else pops up. So, yes. Okay, thank you to my new subscribers. Welcome. Thank you to all my old subscribers. Thank you for sticking with me through everything. I do the love readings twice a month. I do the general readings once a month, and I do them by fire, earth, water, air signs. Okay. So you are welcome to subscribe and be notified when we do things. And I hope you will come back and visit us. And everybody have an awesome 2 weeks, and namaste.